Hello all and welcome to the Kevin Timmy video. It's Art here with a review for Season 3 of The Mandalorian on Disney+. Look, do I think Disney Star Wars is as good as classic Star Wars? No. Do I think that it's as bad as some out on the internet think it is? No. For me, The Mandalorian is the best of the bunch. I don't like that they got rid of Gina Carano and Cara Dune. I never have. I thought she was wonderful, and I feel that any human can speak their mind and say what they want, and as long as they're not derogatory towards people, which, from all accounts that I've seen, she wasn't. She just had differing opinions from the company that hired her. She should have been able to keep her job, but you never know what she signed, so that's speculation nor here nor there. But how is this season without her? The first two episodes, episodes 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, are classic Mandalorian. They're the coming together of the story to be epic. I want to see more of the story. I don't know if we're going to get more of the story, but I definitely want to see more of the story. I think more of the story needs to be told. I definitely want to see more of the Mandalorian story in general. I love the acting of Pedro Pascal in this. I love the acting of Katie Sackhoff. I love the acting of Giancarlo Esposito. I think the acting is on point. I think it is the best succinct story told in Star Wars by Disney yet. The caveat being by Disney. That being what it is, Episode 3 was a weird outlier in the season. It made no sense in the season. It had no contextual purpose in the season. It was kind of The Office in space. Or, what's that movie? Office Space in space. It made no sense. It had nothing to do contextually with the story. It was not continued throughout the season and had no conclusion. So that being the outlier and that being the worst episode narratively and story-wise, the rest of it told a succinct story. Now, yes, did they get some cameos in there that I wouldn't have cast had I been casting? Sure. Would I have cast better people? Sure I would have. Would I have cast some of the same people? Probably. So, you can't just... You judge what's on the screen, and did those people that I wouldn't have cast detract from the story? No. Did they add to the story? Not so much. But as long as they didn't detract to the story, and they didn't, they kind of inadvertently pushed the story ahead. You can't really detract. You can't really say that's a detraction from The Mandalorian. Now, was Star Trek Picard better, or was Season 3 better, or was The Mandalorian Season 3 better? I think Star Trek Picard was leaps and bounds better than The Mandalorian Season 3. But that doesn't mean that I didn't enjoy both for what they were. They're both very good, and they both made me want to see more. Now, we know we're not getting any more of Star Trek Picard. This was billed as the final season. It is the final season, and I'm happy with that. It leaves on a good crescendo. The Mandalorian Season 3 leaves on a good crescendo, though, too, but I want to see more. I want to see what happens in the story build and build and build, and I want to see the Mandalorian, Grogu, and the cast of characters thrive and push forward. That's personally what I want to see. I want to see them do what they have to do to be good and be better. I think that if, now this is a big if, because the movies have been god-awful, but if Disney Star Wars was smart, they would build the next feature films of Star Wars around the Mandalorians. They would make that part of the feature film. They would make the next films be coherent and tell a cohesive, coherent story like Mandalorian Season 3 does. Now, what would I give it on my popcorn scale? Well, my popcorn scale, it gets an 8.5 popcorns out of 10. Really, really good, but Episode 3 kind of pulled me away. Some of their casting choices kind of pulled me away, so it loses a 1.5 for that. But it is still an enjoyable watch. It is not exactly terrible. It is not exactly the scum of the earth. It is not classic Star Wars. It's not the original trilogy, nor is it even some of the outlier books. They hinted at one of my favorite characters in Mandalorian Season 3, and my God, I hope we see him, and my God, I hope he's voiced correctly. That's all I'm going to say, but it gets an 8.5 popcorns out of 10 for me. It was a top-notch show. I don't know if we're getting a Season 4. If we are, they need to hurry up and do it. But I am not... Sorry, I had to stretch my neck there. I am not as bad of a downtractor of Disney Star Wars as some people are. That doesn't mean that I don't see their valid criticisms, because the criticisms they have are valid, especially of the movies. And the criticisms of some of The Mandalorian is valid. But in my mind, The Mandalorian does show actual Lucas-esque vibes. It does have itself grounded and rooted in Star Wars proper, in my opinion. So, with that said, I'm not going to gush on it anymore. Leave in the comments down below what you thought of Mandalorian Season 3. If you watch it, let me know if you're going to watch it upon this review, and we can discuss that spoiler-free in the comments down below. But you know I make videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 12:30 p.m. Central, 10:30 a.m. Pacific, 1:30 p.m. Eastern. Please like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more. Please ding the notification bell to be notified when I upload a video. And without further ado, happy watching. I'll see you again soon. And peace.